Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. You are on the Cloudinary Academy session about scaling content with photorealistic 3D lifestyle images. My name is Zana Samad, and I'm Go-to-Market Director in Emerging Business Group here at Cloudinary. We have Yair Miranda, who is a true 3D expert.
Thanks, Susanna. Hi, everyone. I'm the General Manager for Cloudinary 3D, and I'm happy to be here and talk about the latest and greatest from our product.
Product imagery is still stuck in the past, and we can see it on many of the customers who are still maintaining the photo shoots that have high costs. There are time delays to create those photo shoots and to create different scenes. Often this can lead into the output where you have inconsistent backgrounds or it costs too much time and effort to create different seasonal campaigns. Also, the creative teams are often having a lot of logistics and operational inefficiency that is leading to them creating different lifestyle images with different locations and sceneries. Because it's 2025, we would like to change that. We would like to show you how you can save weeks and thousands of dollars to create lifestyle images. We are going to talk about how to do this with 3D models.
Thanks, Susanna. So what we built in Cloudinary 3D that can do a lot of other things, but among others, generating immersive experiences like 3D and augmented reality, we introduced new functionality currently in early access that can generate photorealistic lifestyle images generated at scale from your 3D model, your product 3D model. So we have a scenes. The scene includes all kinds of locations, and we have a set of templates that I will show you in a few minutes. And using those templates, you can generate images in high scale at, I would say, a fraction of the cost, a fraction of the time. And in order to verify and fine-tune the position, the placement, the way that the product will be presented, we also have an editor, a 3D editor. And the beauty in that is you don't need to be a 3D artist or the 3D expert in order to succeed in that. Anyone will be able to use it, and we'll be able to show you that in a second.
Okay, so what type of customers usually is interested in creating lifestyle images with 3D?
That's a great question. We see that there are few segments that benefit most from generating content using those advanced methods, starting with furniture, where it's difficult to bring all the inventory into the studio or to repeat manual labor. We see that in electronics, consumer electronics, where you want to present your product in the context that it's being used. We see that in CPG, where you need to generate many images repeatedly for campaigns and your PDP. And we see that in other segments as well. It can be footwear, cosmetics, any other segment where you start with a 3D model and you want to generate the content based on that model.
And which 3D customer is doing something truly inspiring, something you would like to share with everyone?
Okay, we recently published a case study about Corsair. Corsair is a very cool company in the business of gaming peripherals, PCs, desks, and many other products around gaming. Their challenge was to present the product to their customers so their customers understand how the product will fit in their own environment. For example, what is the size of the PC? Will it fit below my desk? They chose Cloudinary 3D and implemented most of their products in 3D so they can showcase that in 3D and in augmented reality across product lines. You can find a link to that use case in the deck.
Now, let's talk about it. Like, why would somebody use 3D files to generate lifestyle images? So time to publish can significantly decrease. From weeks to organize photo shoots, it can be minutes. Cost per image can go from thousands of dollars to near zero. And the variants produced, usually it's around 3 to 4 variants of each product, you can generate dozens in almost no time. But we are not here to show you the slides because that's boring. We are here to actually show you how this works in real life. And because of that, we are going to now get to the demo part where we will show you Cloudinary 3D, couple of 3D objects, and how to position them into the lifestyle environment.
Yeah, so welcome to the demo, the most exciting part of this. I'm going to show you how to generate lifestyle images using product 3D models, using 3D technologies. So we start from the Cloudinary assets folder where you can see here that I have a list of 3D models for various products from different segments. You can click on 3D here and get to Cloudinary 3D. A new window will open and then you land Cloudinary 3D. You will see your catalog. So that's all the 3D model that you have on your account, the same model that you saw on your account on assets. And you have here a list of templates. What is a template? A template is either an image or video. It will define all the things you need to define in order to say that that's the shot that I want to take. For example, the orientation of the product, the location and the placement of the camera, the lights, and so on and so forth. So typically, until the launch of the lifestyle functionality, a template could be of image, of video, or a 360 spin set where we generated all the images so you can present a product in 3D. Now we're launching lifestyle images. You can see here on the screen a few examples that I prepared before the session. Let's see how you do it from scratch. I will start with adding a new template. And again, you see here that we have all kinds of templates, but the focus for today is the lifestyle image template. I will click on that. We've prepared a few scenes, indoor scenes, outdoor scenes, the living room, the office, kitchen, and so on. For the example, let's say that I want to generate a template that is on the outdoor scene. Here you see that we prepared a few predefined placements. For example, this part of the deck, the second part may be closer to the pool, and you see the bicycle, but I want to select the furniture, the sofa. So let's try and succeed in generating a new template, a new position for this sofa so we can generate an image for it. It's very easy. Okay, you can see that the sofa is located here. I want it here on the deck. I want to take, let's say, a front angle image of the object of this sofa as an example. Let's say that I want to move the camera a bit to the right, so I'll be centered and then maybe take it a bit up. So I have a new template. The template is at that location. As you see here, let's call it deck, full, side, position 5. So let's select the number, and that's it. I click save, and now you will see that there is a new template near the templates that you already saw before. So we have the template that defines the placement of the product and the camera, lights, and so on and so forth. Now let's generate few cool images. I'll go to the catalog.
So when you showed us different templates and when you clicked on add templates, there are a couple of scenes already pre-prepared for the customers. What should anyone do if they would like to have their own scene uploaded?
Yeah, that's a very good point. Contact us. We are looking for design partners to work with us in this space of this specific functionality in the product. Contact us and we'll show you how to add your own scenes that fit your brand, your product, your artistic requirements. Just let us know and we'll help you with that. Now I am back to the catalog and let's select this sofa. I want to generate lifestyle images for the sofa. I will be asked, what do we want to do today? We can generate video with spin sets and generate immersive experiences for the sofa, like a 3D and augmented reality experience, or generate a configurator. But today we want to focus on photorealistic images. I'll click on photorealistic image and I will just select the few templates that I want to use and click on view results. In a few seconds, I will move to the screen where in the background, the images are being created. It will take a few seconds. So just to be on the safe side, the gods of demo allowed it. And now you can see that the images have been created. Let's take one of them. we can go back to assets and see that was already added to my account. You can see that here, and that image now can be served, optimized and served like any image in Cloudinary, okay? And I have it here. This is the generation. So just from the top, I selected the template, or I created the template from scratch. I applied it on a 3D model of the sofa, and now I'm here and I review the results. Let's assume that I'm not happy because I wanted that to look a bit differently. Maybe I want to center the product. So I will just click Edit Template. From here, I will be able to go exactly right to the editor. And let's say that I want to move the sofa a bit to the left. I update the template. I'll click Save, and the image will be regenerated. That will take another few seconds. And now I have this image updated as I wanted to. But that's not enough, because what we show you here in Cloudinary, everything that we do in order to scale. So the goal is not to do that manually. The goal is to make sure that manually we are happy with how the template looks like, but then we can do that at scale, use the API or workflow automation tools as well. So let's assume they want to replace and generate to apply the templates on a different product. I would go back to the 3D catalog and I will select other product. Let's say that I want this yellow sofa, and I can repeat the process once again, selecting the templates, clicking on the results, and now the same lifestyle template will be applied on another model, and the new set of images will be generated, but this time with a different product, and you can repeat that with different products as well. And maybe one last thing for the demo. We have, as you saw before, all kinds of predefined scenes. So that was the outdoor pool. Let's say that I want to present this nice coffee machine in the kitchen. I predefined a few templates in the kitchen, and in the same way, I can place any product on the shelf of this kitchen. I have the ability to move it around and place it at the right place. I have a few selected location in this kitchen. And in the same way, you can imagine that you can use your own scenes and different placements and generate any number of images to populate the PDP and your marketing campaigns. Everything that I generated will be immediately appearing in your DAM account.
So let's say that customer designs the perfect template, something that they really like. How easy is it scaled to hundreds or thousands of products when you have 3D files?
So that is, in essence, what we built. We built a machine that can scale to hundreds and thousands of images and videos. We have both an API for that, so you can use our API, or you can use tools like Media Flows to generate workflows that will automate that at scale.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. With regards to the APIs, what is the approach there? When you mentioned APIs and you can do this for hundreds or thousands of assets, how do you do that? Do you need developers for that, or can you easily get it from the platform?
The APIs can be easily accessed here. We have a way to extract the code. This is not a deep dive technical session. You can use this snippet and place it on your website to generate all the variations you're looking for. You can also find here our documentation, and we have a very detailed explanation of how to generate multiple images using multiple models that you host from Cloudinary. So that's very easy to be done. And on top of that, we also have low code, no code tools as part of Cloudinary that will allow you to do that even without any coding.
And you already mentioned design partners for lifestyle images. And if anyone is interested in becoming a design partner, they should contact you. So can you just briefly tell us what is a design partner? What would be their role, and how can Cloudinary help them to get their use cases done?
Cloudinary 3D is part of Cloudinary. We launched it earlier this year, so it's widely available. You can find it in the console. This lifestyle image functionality is new one. It's an early access phase, and we're looking for design partners. The design partner will benefit from working directly with the product team. You'll get full support and close access to the team. We'll make sure that you succeed in your journey of generating content. And you'll obviously, because you'll be the first and the few, like we're looking for a few, so the few will get priority in adaptation of the product to their needs. So I think that's a great opportunity to be ahead of the curve and use the functionality already today.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining today's Cloudinary Cafe session. Hopefully, we'll see you on another 3D session or in different occasions very soon. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you.